Well, did my onions make it through the deep freeze? Let's walk down here to the raised bed tub garden and take a look. It was tough on them, I'm sure. Well, let me take a quick look at my onions. I was afraid they were gonna not make it through the freeze, and because onions can be hurt and or killed by a hard freeze. And I just want to show you what I've done here. I pulled one up, and it had the roots tore pretty, pretty good. So the root system had taken hold, and it's been in my experience, if your onions are bad, if the frost gets them, cold gets them, they're just mushy. The bulb is mushy. And it wasn't, I didn't pull up too many because I don't have a whole bunch, but they got burnt a little bit. You can see them kind of brown, in places. But just in the last day or two, the sun has been out, been 70, 75 degrees, and even the ones that turned brown have started to green up. So I think the onions are saved. Was concerned about them because I have lost them in the cold before. Onions can stand a frost and can stand a freeze, but I have definitely seen them die in a hard freeze below, below 20, into the 15s or 10, around 10, single digits. With ice and snow, I have lost onions before, and many around here, which is a huge onion growing location around here. Many have lost onions, their whole crops of onions, in conditions like that. Very cold and icy. But I think the snow this time that came first, about a 5-6 inch layer of snow, and then the ice, and we didn't get much ice here, but the 5 or 6 inch layer of snow insulated them. This is what I thought would probably happen. The reason I didn't put any plastic or anything on top of them. It insulated them, and so the 0-degree temps just didn't hurt them. Normally I would cover that fertilizer up, dig a little furrow and put the fertilizer in it and then cover it up. But we've got a bunch of rain coming supposedly tonight and tomorrow. In fact, got a chance of rain for the next several days, which put me late on my potato planting. But anyway, but the rain should, this is at 20 water soluble from Haas, and I've got it around my onions, or in between my onions. My onions are there and there, so I've got the fertilizer in between them, running right down the drip line. So the rain should dissolve the fertilizer, drive it down into the ground, and where I don't have to cover it up. So I'm just excited about that. We're gonna keep our onions, looks like. Don't know when I'm gonna get to plant potatoes. I've already got them cut up, but man, I don't know. I hope I can get them planted before they just rot. Anyway, so the blue fertilizer is the 20 from Haas, the water soluble. Since it's water soluble, that rain should just drive it right straight into the ground and just make just do my job for me, instead of putting it through those drip lines and through the fertilizer injector, whatever. I have side dressed with it before, side dressed corn and stuff with it before, and just no reason not to. It works fine. So I think it'll work fine on these onions, and show you the onions again in another couple of weeks. I expect them to be real green and real tall, and when they really start, when I feel like they're starting to make that good bulb on the bottom, then I'm going to switch to a Chilean nitrate. Right now it's 20. I want the roots to develop and all that. So that's what we're doing right now. I'm trying to block the wind off y'all guys, so you can hear me, but just out here with my iPhone with no external microphone and such. But I think it's going to make it. I think the onions are going to make it. And then once, probably another week, maybe 2 weeks, we'll start hitting them with Chilean nitrate, which is also water soluble, which may or may not come through the water lines, the drip irrigation there. I've got a fertilizer injector, and it may or may not come through those simply because I haven't turned that spigot yet on right there for the well. I haven't turned that part on yet. I usually drain that side of the well, that side of the piping that comes from the well in the wintertime, and I have not turned it back on yet. So we're fertilizing onions right now, and I think the onions are gonna make it. So I'm excited about that. All right, thought I'd show you that. It's a blue gold. That 20-20-20 from Haas, that's blue gold. All right, we're going.